Welcome back to another scheme of Scalper video. This is going to be prep for the 2nd of April. Let me show you where the market is now. I have markets currently on this chart. It still says 1st of April, but in my time zone it's 2nd of April. I'm doing prep, so this is market profile. What I'm looking at is poor highs, poor lows, value areas, single prints, excess. So we have excess, no excess, we got a poor high. That's a complete auction there. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm mark out that poor high. That could be a short-term target. And you want to be trading towards poor highs and away from complete auctions. So this is value area high, down to value area low. Trailing profile. My idea is, where's that thing? We open here, push. First idea, second idea, actually this should be the first idea, something like that. So that's idea number one. Idea number two is if it breaks there. Idea number three would be going lower, bouncing, going to the other end. Okay. Idea number four, actually I don't need a fourth one. But if there was a fourth one, break and then push lower. Okay, so we've got a clear or sort of clear target. That extreme, poor extremes at the high. There is kind of a dual profile here on euro dollar. Kind of something like this. So this value area I feel comfortable with. So if it breaks this value area, I'll be going long after the break. But until that break, I have a short bias if it gets up here. Okay, let's remove that. And now let's transfer this over to all the layouts. Sync in layout, and you'll see it pops up over here. And also want to do the poor extremes. Sync in layout, clear target. Almost at the level. But if it hits this pre-market, even before London session, I want to go short. I don't think there's enough volume to push it through. Unless we see a huge ramp in volume right before the break. Let's go over to futures. Now we're looking at gold. Over the 3-minute. cool. It's good balance, point control. We've got excess. Here we've got a poor high again. One is daily profile. What else is important? This and this. Is that overlapping? No, I don't think it's enough of an overlap to merge these two profiles. Yeah, don't think that's enough. Okay, so ideas. I think there's only two ideas here. There's the open, push up, and then come down to this value area. Okay, second idea would be push up through, bounce, and then go to the other end of the range. The other way, okay. And then when it gets here, that is critical moment to see if we can push through and get to these poor extremes. Okay. I think that's all. Point of control. I don't. Not really too worried about point controls. And now Nasdaq. These are the only three markets I'm trading now. It's Euro dollar, Nasdaq, and gold. And that is 60. And regular trading hours. When you're doing TPOs or market profile for Nasdaq, S&P, Dow, use the well, let's change it to 12 actually. Sometimes we use 12. Change the time to regular trading hours instead of extended trading hours. Simply because that's the time the stocks trade. Let's use more 16. I usually go between 16 and 12. There was one day where I had to push it up to 20 just because of the volatility. Couldn't fit this on my screen. So this is the current profile. 4 till 4. Remove this, or I can push this one back. Sync in layout, make sure it's daily market profile. Push this one back. It's the old one. Access. It's not a beautiful profile, but I think it's usable. So I think we sync it. Desynced. Okay. Done with that. Now what you want to do is, yeah, that's perfect. I don't know why it cuts it off here at like midnight, but you want to extend this all the way through to 4 p.m. It will do something weird with your TPO chart, but that's fine. We'll just adjust this at the end of the day. That's the range. Opened here. Oh, so for this also you're gonna have to use kind of a different chart for the idea process. So here we opened. My idea is going to push up, bounce, and then maybe push higher. That's the first idea because we did open above. Second idea is we're now going to push into it and then go across. But this is the critical area, and this is where I want to do business. That area. Let me actually change some of this. 5. I'm gonna make my first idea. I'm gonna make red. Second idea green. Third idea blue. So that we have something to measure it against. Okay, one would be usually 2. First idea is bounce. Red. Second idea is breakout. Green. And then third is this one, which I'm gonna keep blue. I'm not really interested in the fourth. Okay, that's my prep for today. I'm short EU from this point unless it breaks, and then I'll go long. Looking at gold. Gold, I'm trying to be short. 150s or anywhere below that actually. If it breaks in, I'm gonna be long. 150s, 151s, that range. And then NAS in Q. I think I use 16. Let me just make sure. Yeah, 16. Could actually be long now. So it opened as we're trading now. Should have been long from the open. Yep. Okay. With that being said, cheers.